Hey guys, and welcome back to Legomaster627's Creations. Today guys, it is not Monday, it's actually Tuesday. Today on the 7th, on September 7th, 2021. Now, hold on. Yes, I know this episode was meant to be out yesterday on Labor Day. But the reason behind that was because after making all those videos yesterday and just having a fun Labor Day overall, I was super tired. Like, I couldn't stay awake any longer after having an incredible fun Labor Day yesterday. And after uploading and making all of those videos that you saw yesterday, I just couldn't stay awake any longer. I was so tired that I just wasn't up to making the episode. I was way too tired to make the episode for the Creations World. So that's why you're seeing it today. And I feel much, much better and much more up to doing it now than I would have been yesterday. So yes, I actually did access it at 12:44 a.m. Reasons behind that was because, I don't know, just got bored. Even though I was meant to do the episode. Anyway, right here, we are in, again, the Creations World, or just Legomaster627's Creations in general. We are around 13 days away until the fall event. Yes, the fall event is back this year, on September 20th. So that's cool, right? Alright guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with this week's creation, which actually, this week's creation is being split into 2 episodes. This is because of how big it is. And what is it? Oh, come on! You can already see what it is in the title. It is the kingdoms from the original ZL3. Granted, I am also thinking on putting these also in the second lab as well, maybe even alongside the third lab in the near future, if I am actually up to it. But mainly, I had the idea of just putting them here in the Creations World, and no other thing after that. So, yes, the kingdoms were huge as heck. There were 6 of them in total, and judging by how huge they were, that's why this is going to be split into 2 episodes. So this week and next week, we're going to be doing this. And then on the 20th, we'll do the fall event. And then on the 27th, we have a creation to celebrate the 6th anniversary of Zola's Up 2. But I will have an anniversary event for that on the 29th, though. But I want to create something in the Creations World to celebrate 2 days prior. Anyway, first things first, as always, we need footage. And luckily for us, we actually do have footage. I do need to actually change this. I will do that. Alright, and actually, Rose Crystal's channel is right here. So we can actually go into the vids and dive right back in. We can dive right back into this. Where the absolute heck is it? Ah, there it is!
Where we are.
Aha! We have to create all of this in the next 2 episodes. And honestly, I don't think it's that bad.
Third lab. Also.
I don't think it's that bad. Alright, first things first. We have the one, the only Lapis Kingdom. Actually, that's not even bad. Yeah, I just realized it's not even bad at all, so why am I sighing there? It's not even bad at all. No, we have a ton of them that are going to be extra hard to make, but it'll be worth it in the process. Alright, so what we're going to do this week is we're going to be creating the Lapis Kingdom, the Ice Kingdom, and the Underwater Kingdom. Next week, we'll create the Magenta Kingdom, the Western Kingdom, and lastly, Evil Street Leader's Kingdom. So see? We're doing one side per week. We do this side this week, and then this side next week. Makes it all fair, right? I hope at least. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so judging by this is gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 lapis blocks. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Alright, but first things first, we have to put it 3 blocks away from the Death Star place. 1, 2, 3, and place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yep, 12. There we go. Oh yeah, this project's gonna be gigantic. And I mean freaking gigantic. Alright, how do we do this? Let's look at it now. So we did 12 blocks. Okay, so that makes a little more sense. How big is it? How big is it? Okay, not as bad. I thought it was gonna be a whole lot worse. So, guys, the point I'm even making this is actually just because, why not? I kind of miss the ZL3 kingdoms. I kind of do actually miss them, so I decided, why not bring them back? Because they are super cool, and it's been around almost 4 years since we last seen them. Yeah, it's literally been almost 4 years since we last seen them, and I actually started missing them. Kind of like how I started missing the special labs, and then I just brought them back out of nowhere. So yeah. Anyway. Okay, so what we're gonna need is okay, good. Just want to make sure I get the entrance right before moving on to anything else. Nice. Alright, now what is next for our project? Yes, I know we still gotta get those 2 done, but honestly, I think those will be a whole lot easier just because I think we'll have a lot more footage of the other 2. This and this. Again, we will deal with these other 3 on this side over here next week, since this project is gigantic. And yes, we've already done the lab itself. Now you're probably also wondering, why are we not putting it right behind the lab? Well, first off, kind of too hard. Also, I want every single creation to have its own section. Anyway, how did we do this again? Okay, I think I can see how this works. So apparently, let's watch the footage and see if I can get any of the stars. Oh yeah, the Lapis roller coaster. I remember that thing. I remember the Lapis roller coaster. Yeah, obviously that's going in here because that's a part of the kingdom. Yeah, I remember that thing. It was so freaking cool. Okay, so the only other pieces we are generally gonna need pretty much include. Give me a second. Let me just build more of the ground here. Going as fast as possible. Well, I don't need to rush this. It's just we still have 2 other huge kingdoms. And I want to leave you all bored here. And remember, every creation I make in this world is all on vid. You guys know that by now. It's been 2 years now. is my sound even on? Give me a second. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure my sound was on. Because I just need to make sure. Wait. Was that dark oak fence? I think that was dark oak fence. I think that was. Let me see. Was that dark oak fence? Hold on just 1 second. Yep, okay, good. That was dark oak fence. Sweet. Alright, so all we need to do is just put it over here. Alright, there we go. Did I get that right? Please tell me I did. Yes, I did! Thank God! Thank God I got it right. Now, I'm assuming it's probably like this on the other side as well. Now, hold on. Let's make this. And then... Okay. So I'm pretty sure it looked like this. Kind of similar to the actual world of, you know, ZL3. Lapis Kingdom. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second to realize this. So what we're gonna do is we need 3 blocks this way, and then we do this, and then we pretty much have this, which leads pretty much to the end of the kingdom. And I'm pretty sure the castle part is, I think, right here where we just built the rest of it like this. And, yeah. Okay. Now, thing is, are we gonna get this right or not? Oh! Okay. I was wondering if something didn't feel right. So, apparently, they all lead up here. So there we go. I was wondering what was wrong. I just had to put them up here. Okay, hold on just a second. My God. But yeah, this kingdom was awesome. Oh yeah, I gotta build the Lapis roller coaster. You know, that should not even take that long at all to really make, in a way. Wait. Okay. There we go. Now I just need to just really see how did it actually look. That's the thing I needed to know. How did it look? Okay. So I'm good. We're all good. Thankfully. Alright. So now that we have that over with, what else do we need? Okay. There we go. What else do we need? Oh, okay. Okay, and then now we just need a ladder. So, yeah. And yes, I'm actually not joking, guys. This is actually going to be a 2-week project, which means 2 episodes. Oh, okay. I was just wondering how high was the ceiling, because I just need to know that really quick. How high was the ceiling? It wasn't high, actually. I'm surprised. And then I think this next part, what was the next part? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Okay, so what I'm meaning is, okay, so I think I know what I'm doing. So, we just gotta grab this. Where does that go? Where in the absolute heck does that go? It doesn't really show where that goes. Can we take a view back of the island really quick? Where does it go? Oh, guys, I realized we messed up. Well, not actually really that badly, though. It's actually not even that bad. And yes, we will actually put water here. Actually, that could just be the void. I'm only just doing this now so I don't have to do it later. Alright, so. Let's go ahead and do this now. There we go, so that's over with. I think there was a path going in here. Not sure. I think there might have been at least. How high was this again? I'm curious. Okay, I don't think it was actually that high up. Oh wait, there was a chest up there. Huh, I knew something actually seemed a bit weird when building this. Wait, where's the chest again? Okay, yeah, there's the chest. Let's just put it right here. There we go. Now it actually looks like the actual thing. So how high is this really meant to be? I just need to just see how high is this truly meant to be. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. Give me a second. So yeah, guys, this is truly a project that I just feel like doing this project again, mainly because it's just so good. Okay, so I don't think it's actually that high. Oh, and then we still gotta build the roller coaster. But that actually should not even take that long, considering... Oh! Okay, this is actually not that high. So, we're good. Cool. And then after this, we just gotta build the roller coaster, which should not take long at all. And then we're all good. Alright, there we go. So see, that's almost done. All we need left is just the roller coaster itself. And then we're all done. Yep. So the Lapis roller coaster should not take long at all, plus actually we do have a bit of a view. We can just see the view from here actually. Okay, yeah, that itself makes a lot of sense. Can we get the quality up any higher? No, we can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 blocks up, apparently. Alright, so let's actually view what we did with the islands. Okay, so the Lapis roller coaster, yeah, actually that is super easy. Okay, yeah, that is a piece of cake. I can just do that whole thing right now without a problem whatsoever. Trust me, I know what I'm doing when I create this. Okay, I'm just making sure it was 6 blocks. Although, actually, we should probably remove these. These ladders, because, yeah, this is where the roller coaster is located. Okay, so really, the only thing we need to really worry about is just this. Wait a minute. Oh! Wait. Hold on. Oh, right, and we're looking at rails. Okay, so I did get that part correct. Oh! Okay, I got it now. So apparently I was looking at it a bit wrong. Yeah, it works, but... Oh! Oh, guys, I just realized. Oh! Oh! Oh, I just realized. You know what I realized? I'm actually doing it wrong. Hold on. Let's try and at least get some of the powered worlds in a bit early. Just so I know how I'm actually properly doing this. Makes more sense. Oh, so I am doing it a bit wrong. It looks like I'm actually meant to do this. Well, thankfully I reminded myself. No! I'm doing it wrong. I think I realize what the problem is now. I think I finally realize what the problem is now. I'm doing it all wrong. Okay, so apparently it does go out of the inner island a bit. Looks like I was wrong all along. It does go out of the island a bit. Whereas to why I'm not able to get anything to properly work. Okay, so I can see why that's a thing now. I thought that was gonna be a straight up problem. Nope, it's just me. Well, at least I got that done. I think they all went right here, I believe. And well, there we go. And we're done. Yes, we're done. Oh, so it does go beyond the kingdom itself. Okay, I can see why that's a thing in this case. So it does go beyond the kingdom a bit. I can see why that's the case now. Okay, but lastly but not least, all we need is a minecart and we are done. Wait a minute. Which way did it go back in the day? Okay. So it went that way back in the day. Nice. Ta-da! There we go! It's done! It's done, everybody! It's all done! Just like that! Lapis Kingdom is done! Just like that, Lapis Kingdom is done. There we go. That's one kingdom down. 5 more to go. Well, 2 more in this episode, but that's actually depending whether I actually want to now. Oh, right, we need torches for the kingdom itself. This should be very quick. Alright, now we're done. Although I should actually have Lapis sheep, because he's the owner of this kingdom. Seriously, I might actually consider putting this in the second lab at some point. Although, honestly, I think it's already fine having them here, actually. Plus, I would have to do the same thing 2 more times. Yeah, I think it's better if we just have it here. Alright, so what is next? Next creation. We will work on the Magenta Kingdom next week. What the absolute heck? What is up with me in these kingdoms? Oh, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. This world's a flat world. This is nuts. How am I supposed to do that? How in the absolute heck am I able to do that? And here's what one of the things we're going to be creating next week. Okay, that'll be easy. Oh, good. I am glad I showcased this. Oh, thank God. I'm so glad I showcased that. The building, the rest, just this building overall. We're gonna be creating this next week, so be on the lookout for that, everybody. For now, though, let's at least just try creating the Ice Kingdom. Okay, there we go. What? How? How am I supposed to make this? How in the absolute heck am I going to be able to make this? The Western Kingdom will be super easy. It's just... I don't even know. How is any of this possible? How am I supposed to do this? It's not simple. Wait a minute. I think each of the kingdoms are the same, like, size. Wait. So if we look back at any of these right now, I can assure you, it'll be cool. What the frick? I remember once we had that skin. What the absolute heck? How am I not able to notice? This is harder than I thought, everybody. This is harder than I thought. This is so much harder. What am I supposed to do? I don't even know. I don't even know. Because this is already hard enough as it is. Maybe doing this project was not a good idea. Because now this truly takes a lot of remembering. Yeah, this project truly takes a lot of remembering. Yeah, this project truly does take a lot of remembering. And I don't even know how any of that's going to even be possible now. Okay, let's just at least be glad we still have this. And, you know, this. Let's be glad all that still exists. But I don't get it. I don't frickin' get it. How did this work back in the day? Let's just take a look at the footage for a second. Wait a second, I think I finally realize it. I think I finally realize it. So hold on, if we analyze the Western Kingdom, for example, take a look at how big it is. If we do that to the Ice Kingdom, well, we already know how big it is in size, like on this side. But how big in size is it truly to the Western Kingdom? Because if you take a look, the Western Kingdom, yes, is big. Just look at it for a sec. Are we sure we really can't get another quality? It's gonna look weaker. Well, I think that's the best we can get. Well, I tried. I'm already looking at Western Kingdom, and I realized I think we know what we're doing. Maybe I should create the Magenta Kingdom, but the problem is, how far away is it truly to the Western Kingdom? That's the problem. I just can't figure it out. I just can't figure it out. It's just so difficult to try and figure this out. And that is exactly why I don't do these types of projects as often. So let's try and do this best as possible. Probably not going to be official, but I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best to see if I can get any of this to work. If I can't, then I greatly apologize. Seriously, I do actually apologize if I get any of this wrong. But wait a minute. Look at this for a second. Look at this for a second. You see the Ice Kingdom entrance for a second? You might realize it's actually in like almost the same spot as the Lapis Kingdom entrance. So actually, we're actually pretty good. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I notice what's wrong. Apparently, I was overthinking it. I was overthinking the fact that this was going to take 1,000,000 years. And I was wrong, thankfully. I don't think the Ice Kingdom is actually going to be as bad as we think. Well, I better make sure I don't say that completely, because you know how these things go down. They go down pretty badly within a good amount of time. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we got the majority of the entrance done. The problem is, how freaking huge is the kingdom itself? And the thing is, we're going to have to do that for the underwater kingdom as well. So, yeah. But thankfully on this side, I will have already have known how big each kingdom is. So that's the good part about next week. We'll have a good head start of next week because I'll already know where half of this is. So, thankfully, we're all good. So, let's see. Can I try... Wait. How much is that? Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be worse. Okay, so all we really need for this is just... Yeah, but then here comes the problem. I don't know how freaking gigantic it is. Yeah, here comes the real problem again. How freaking gigantic is this? That's the problem. I didn't actually look at this properly. I do know there's some igloos right here that I did build. But the problem still remains. Where? Like, how big is this? Actually, we could just follow the igloos. That makes a ton of sense. Because look at it this way. You have these small mountains right here. And, yeah. But the true problem is it actually worth it? Well, let's go to the Ice Kingdom itself, and let's see if I can actually get any of this right. Okay, so we got this part, I think, right. Okay, so guys, look at this. Look at this, for example. If you follow this, I think it'll be easy to know how big the Ice Kingdom truly is. The problem is, we didn't actually go on top of the whole castle. So that was a shame. That was a real shame. Well, at least the Western Kingdom, I already know what it looks like, since it's super easy to know. And, you know, realize. So, hey, at least I have that to thank myself for. Wait a minute. Look back at the Western Kingdom for a second. I think I know what's going on. Normally, I would just pause all of this section, which I should have done in the past. But I want you guys to look at this. I think it's pretty good what we have here. So we're going to try again. And if I get any of this wrong, I don't know, not my fault. I don't know if this will show a good enough amount of footage. Because I don't know where half of this even comes from at this point. Probably should have paused all that footage, but you know what? I wanted you guys to just see what I meant. Wait a minute. I think I realize what's truly wrong. I don't think I'm following the path correctly. Yeah, you guys see? There is actually a path here that leads to the, you know, the castle. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's count that. I think there is, wait, hold on. Once this part goes by. I think we'll know the direct path. Aha! No wonder things were taking us so long. Apparently, and I mean legit apparently, I was doing it wrong. Again. As if I don't do everything wrong now. Okay, I guess that makes a bit more sense. You guys can see where this is going, right? Hopefully. Yeah, I think I finally realized it. I think I finally realized what's wrong. The fact that I'm not realizing this properly. Maybe I should have stuck to the Magenta Kingdom, though. Although, again, problem about that is that I don't know how freaking huge it is. So, yeah. Alright, I think we got it. Nice. Finally! It's about time I finally realized it. After like 1,000,000 years. Wait. I think I got it wrong again. Yeah, it happened again. Of course. Why do I even bother? So I did it again, where, basically, I got it wrong. I know this might be a bit boring right now, but you know what? It's kind of better I just do the project anyway to begin with. Okay, my mouse is really acting up. Thank God I have a backup mouse just in case I have to continue. You know, this project I wasn't originally wanting to do in the first place, but I realized I kind of wanted to just bring back the kingdoms to begin with, because they were, you know, cool. And now I'm realizing, was that the best option? Because now even I'm having a hard time with this. So that's one igloo done. What about the other one? Right, we have to go to the Ice Kingdom part. Where the heck's the Ice Kingdom part? Okay, there we go. I think I finally realized what the problem is. I wasn't looking at this properly. Okay. Thank God I just realized I got that screenshot now, so. The real problem is, I was not looking at it properly. Yeah, the problem, guys, was that I was not looking at these properly. I probably should have looked at this footage prior to recording, and that's my fault. I should do that hopefully next week when I do the other kingdoms. Which, by the way, those should not take that long, considering I do know what most of them are. It's just that these are freaking gigantic. That's the problem. These kingdoms are so gigantic that sometimes even I can forget what they look like. Yes, that's right, me. The one who even created them to begin with. Yeah, even myself can forget what they look like. Yeah, it's that easy for me to forget that. Yeah, but no, really, the real problem is actually the entrance going out. That's the real problem now. Okay, I think I'm actually getting it. So the path right here, in between two igloos. Okay. I think I finally realized it. We're not even an hour in yet, and we're almost done with the second one already. Just only need, like, the castle, and I think we're done with the second kingdom for today's episode. Again, guys, thankfully next week, I'll actually know what I'm doing. So, I also just want to say that, yeah, this project may have been a bad idea. Because now I really have to realize what the heck I'm doing. Because before, I didn't really have to look up anything. And now I do. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! That right there could finally be my answer as to how big this kingdom truly is. Thankfully, I realized Aquamarine Kingdom, the underwater kingdom, is actually going to be a ton easier than this because you know what I realized? There isn't actually much going into that. Alright, and then this determines how big the castle truly is. Okay, I figured. I figured that's how big the castle truly was. There we go. So yeah, alright. And now, again, the castle is super easy considering there's almost nothing I need to do. I just need to build some windows and walls and we're good. We are good about this. And that's actually it for the whole castle. Besides, I think there's only one more. Floor, I think, in the castle that actually was there back in the day. of course, we're going to make that the void. So if you're ever in this world and go down the hole, just remember, it's the void. Every single one. Every single one of these are the void. Every hole you find in this world is obviously the void. How big is the castle again? Dude, I want to see how big the castle is. Wait a minute. We could just do it via here. Oh! Okay. There we go. Now I know what I'm doing. Oh! Right, I keep forgetting. That hole's the void. Is that 1 or 2 blocks of packed eggs? I think that might have been possibly 2. Look, either way, I don't know. Go back to the footage. Oh, come on. Can I get some footage of the castle? That would be beautiful right now. If only Rose Crystal moved that sheep out of the way, I would have been able to see the other floors. Wait a minute. Yes! Thank God I got it right. I got it right, everybody. Thank God. I got it right. Nice. Nice. It's all right. And actually, this is the last floor of the castle, so actually we're good. After this, I just have to build the roof. Alright, and lastly but not least, just the roof itself, which is easy as heck. Although actually I do want to see how does it look. Okay, yeah, that does not look bad at all. That's easy. Alright, and that's it. We're actually done. Now all we just need is just a ladder. And then we're done, at least with the castle. And actually, we're pretty much already done with the Ice Kingdom, so now we can kind of just move on to the, just the Underwater Kingdom. Before I do, let's just make sure I got that right. Yep, good. Let me just go back to the Ice Kingdom footage for a second, and let me just realize and just see if I got everything right before moving on. Okay, so I'm still missing that one part. guys notice, there is one part missing. Okay, so yeah, that is definitely 2 blocks. But where is it? Okay. Cool. Alright, I think I know what I'm doing here now. Okay, just need to check. Just need to know how gigantic these are. Okay, so that looks like 3 blocks. Okay, so yeah, that's 2 blocks. Alright, done. And I think there was an anvil here back in the day, so why didn't I just re-add that? That makes it better. Alright, and actually, all we really need left is just this last one. Which, where does that go? Oh my god. Where does that go again? Okay, so it goes right there. Nice. I think that's only... Yeah, that must only be 2 blocks. Good. Okay, so it's literally right next. Okay, good. Alright, we're pretty much done at this point. Nice! I think we're done with the Ice Kingdom, finally. And the reason I say finally is because holy frick, it took forever. It has taken forever to get this done. I'm glad I'm pretty much done at this point with the Ice Kingdom. The Underwater Kingdom should be very, very easy as well. I don't think there's actually that much in that one compared to the Ice Kingdom, where there was a lot more I had to deal with. Because actually, I think Rose Crystal showed more of it than the Ice Kingdom, which is a good thing for me. Respectively, now that I'm actually recreating this like 4 years later. Almost 5 years later. In like, around like 5 months, it'll be 5 years since I originally created all of these. That's nuts. The problem is, we didn't get a direct entrance. Well, you know what? If I do get any of this wrong, I could just move some of it along, and I might just fix it in the next episode. If I get any of this wrong right now, by next week, I'll just instantly, and I mean instantly, just fix it. I'll probably just fix it off camera, though, if I do get any of this wrong. So, let's just say, for example, like, we completed the Ice Kingdom. Now, if I do the Western Kingdom next week and I get some of it wrong, then, I mean, I don't think you can blame me. I think I tried my best on this. I tried my very best on this. So now let's go ahead and let's just get started with the Underwater Kingdom, and then we're actually done here. Now, thankfully, the Underwater Kingdom is much, much easier. Because unlike the Ice Kingdom, there's actually more. Well, actually, not entirely. But I think you know what I mean. It's just a lot easier. Let's hope I got all of that right. Because if I didn't, that would be annoying. I think this was the right size. I'll check back next week when making the Western Kingdom. And if I do get any of the sizing wrong, then I think you'll know why. And then I'll push back anything I did in the Underwater Kingdom next week if I do get any of this wrong, so yeah. And plus, it's probably only going to be like 1 or 2 blocks over, so it ain't going to be that bad. And I realize I think we still have plenty of room for the other 3 kingdoms. So I think we're truly good. The problem is, now I gotta really figure out what is the real size of the Underwater Kingdom. Now here is actually where things get quite... Wait. I think we just solved our problem, everybody. We have officially solved our problem. Let's frickin' go. Let's frickin' go. We have solved it. We have solved it, everybody. We have solved it. I completely forgot this footage was in here. Oh God, thank God for footage. Thank the frickin' Lord for video footage. Otherwise, this would not be a thing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That footage is legit, right? Yeah, it's legit. We get it. We did it. We freaking did it, everybody. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay, this should be a whole lot easier. And I promise you, this is going to be a whole lot easier. Because, thankfully, this one actually doesn't require much. Unlike the Underwater Ice Kingdom. Yeah, this one actually doesn't require much. So we are all good, everybody. And I just took out the wrong block. There we go. And actually, we need this too. Alongside this. And then I think we're all good. Okay, so we have the actual size of the kingdom done, which is this. There we go. That part's done. Wait a minute. We can now know how long it is judging by the Ice Kingdom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me a second to figure this out. Okay, I was right. It was 22. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. How do we make this work? So basically all kingdoms are the same size besides the Lapis and Magenta Kingdom. Aside from that, all the others are entirely the same size. So we have 5 of them right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, hold on. I think we have an idea. I think we have an idea where this is going. So, I was actually right, I think. The Underwater Kingdom will not take long, considering there's actually more in it than I realized. Now, yes, it may seem like that's going to take longer, but actually, I think I know where everything is. I will still check the footage, though, for obvious reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Alright, there we go. Now, what we can do is we can just extend this over to here. Which means, well, pretty much goes as follows. So hey, at least we have the whole ground laid out. Problem, what fence was it? Oh yeah, there's Aquamarine. Yeah, look, this is gonna be a whole lot easier. Yeah, this is going to be a whole lot easier. Now, again, it may seem like it will take a while, but in reality, I don't think it actually will, considering the fact that... Wait. What fence is that? Okay, it's just oak fence. Nice. Okay, I only just need to know that. Good. Okay, just oak fence. Although, actually, maybe we should actually change it, considering that now these exist. You know what? Yeah, let's change it now that these exist. There we go. These will be the only ones that are changed. Actually, you know what? I might actually do the same thing in the Magenta Kingdom, where I might change them to the crimson ones. You know, that's actually not a bad idea. There we go. Even though they were originally oak fence, let's change it up. Actually, I'm only going to do the ground once we have everything built. Alright. So we have the ladders built right here. And actually, I forgot we need some torches. My lord, I'm glad I'm done with the Ice Kingdom already. That was one heck of a nightmare to do right now. I just felt a lot more stressed than I thought I would, because I thought these kingdoms were just going to take forever to make. I apologize for how long this takes. So you know what? For this, I'm going to pause every single time until I get the right footage. See you in a few secs. Alright, I think I finally found the footage I needed. And judging by this, it's not going to take long at all. So, we're all good. And I'm glad. So, yeah. Anyway, judging by this, all we really need is just... Wait. Hold on. Alright, so all we really need is actually, believe it or not really much. We need water, obviously. We also need... Well, I think this should be pretty obvious. There you go. And that's pretty much all we need. Are pretty much those materials. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so first things first, we're going to be doing the fountain itself. which is actually very easy, so yeah. Let's do it. First things first. Yeah. This. Yeah, this exists. And this time, it's actually a bit different. Well, I'll show you what I mean. Assuming I even get this right, obviously. Good, I am. Wait, how much is the path? Okay, I guess that makes sense. There we go. That's one thing done in only a few seconds. I'm surprised. Normally stuff like that normally takes forever to do. Now as you can see, I'm actually going pretty nuts. That means I kind of want this done ASAP. No, seriously, this kingdom should not take long at all. We already have the fountain already done. Only a few seconds. Besides the water, obviously. There we go, now we're done with the fountain. For real this time. Anyway, next up, what else do we need to make? Okay, judging by this, we gotta make a path this way, and then I think it leads on to one of the houses. Let's see how fast we can get this done. Well, I don't want to go extremely fast. No, dude, it will feel like I'm rushing it. And I don't want to do that because I want to get this done at a good pace. You guys know that. I mean, yeah, we should all know that. I want to get this done at a good pace. The fact that we can get this done super quick. Not like I'm rushing it or anything. But why does it seem like I am? Sorry about this. Give me a second. How many do we need? I think we only... Oh my god. You know what I realized, guys? I think this is harder than I realized. Give me a sec. Oh, right. Okay, so I think I know what I have to do. So what I have to do is, well, not just that, but actually I do have to do something related to it. Actually, what I am missing is a chest right next to the fountain, and then also an anvil at the same time. So let me place those down first. Let's get that over with. What we also need to do is figure out how long is this path. Okay, so I think I found out how long it is. So, judging by this, I will do this, and then I think it's this way. Judging by the path. Yep, it is this way. Nice! Nice! We got it right. Sweet. Now, there is a path going this way. We actually have our first house, so let's just get it over with. Alright, so what did the first house look like? That's the problem. I don't know if we actually showed it in the footage. I think we did, actually. Okay, yeah. That looks super easy. Wait. Okay, look at that for a second. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Right, so. Okay, yeah, my mouse is really acting up. I'm probably gonna have to go get my backup mouse, which I do know is around here. Alright, so we have these blocks right here. which we can just use right now. Wait a minute, did we ever get this in the footage? Wait a minute, did we ever get this in the footage? That house? We did get the castle. That was good. Oh, we did! We did! Nice! Nice! Nice, nice! We did! Thank God. Thank God we did. Give me a second, I just want to look at this really quick. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We got it, we got it. Nice. So apparently, this was done at the edge of the kingdom, like. There we go. Now things make a whole lot more sense here. Or not. Wait a minute. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. I realized something. I think it's this. Or not. Either way, it's something similar to this. Yeah, there we go. That makes, like, a whole lot more sense. If the house is truly this big, then I think the castle is literally right next to it. And that's also already way, way more simpler. See, that's the thing. That is the literal thing. Don't even know what half of these even look like. Okay, I think I got it. Wait a minute, I think I got this wrong, actually, a bit. No, wait, never mind, I didn't actually think, but... Thankfully, I didn't get anything wrong. Well, at least let's just hope I generally did get any of this wrong. So when I make Leaders Island next week, let's hope I just didn't get anything wrong in general, because that would suck a lot. We'll eventually get something wrong that I don't even know about. Yeah, I think it was like that. I think it was, actually, because judging this, it already looks like it is something. Okay, now what about the castle itself? That is easy as heck. How do I know it's easy as heck? I mean, just look at it. Seriously, we already know what the inside looks like. Plus, the path to it is not even that long. So, this is easy. This is super easy. Judging by at least what we're seeing here. Although I could be wrong on that term. If I get this wrong, that's going to be very, very upsetting. Because then I would not have made the thing right. The problem is, I might actually have to extend the fence. Oh, good! Ah, thank God. Thank God! Thank God for this being existed. Yes, it works. It freaking works. Thank God. I thought I was doomed for a second. I clearly thought I was doomed for a second. Thinking I would have gotten it all wrong from the start. Turns out I won't, thankfully. Thank God. Thank God for the ceilings. So, yeah, we're pretty much actually done at this point. Besides the castle. After the castle, we're done with the underwater kingdom and actually it itself. Because after that, there's nothing left. Except for the little part that I forgot to make, which is right in this spot. But that's easy, we can deal with that later. How about we just save that for last, considering that's probably going to be the easiest. And plus the castle's not even that hard either. That's actually really easy. Yeah, you'd think the castle would have been the hardest, but no, it's actually easy. Considering how fast I'm going, we should have this done in no time. That's if I get the path correct, obviously. Yep, I got it right. Nice. Is it not nearby the entrance? Thank God it isn't. Whew. All right, thank God. We're still saved. We are still saved, guys. We still have it. One final thing and we are done with this whole thing once and for all. And I'm glad. I am seriously glad that we're done after this. Yep, we are legit done after this castle. Besides the little, you know, this right here, but you know what? I'll deal with that later on eventually in the future. No, I'll probably add it next week maybe when I do the rest. So let's go ahead and finish this castle once and for all. Okay, so we start off easy. Let's look at what the castle originally looks like. Okay, so that is not hard at all. That's not hard at all. Problem. Okay, I'm just making sure I got the path correct before doing anything. So as we can see, the castle does not look bad at all. So this is going to be really easy. Frick. Give me a second. Alright guys, so I figured it out. Apparently I did get it a bit wrong. It was meant to be this. Although not actually. Because, believe it or not, I truly think I did get it wrong. So what I did was I did this and a bit of this. So basically the deal is I did it like this, and then I go in here and yeah, we got a bit of ourselves a problem, don't we? Yeah, I messed up again. Okay, so I think I finally realized what the problem was. I think I accidentally mismeasured how big the kingdom really was. So what I did was that I actually extended the length of the kingdom. I'm pretty sure this is actually how big it was meant to be. And now, this actually works. So now, let's officially finish that castle. And then we're done. Finally. After like 1,000,000 hours, we're finally done after this. So I think I actually mismeasured the size of the kingdom. So that was my fault for not realizing sooner. Well, how was I supposed to know? Well, I did build these 4 years ago. It's just I completely forgot how huge they were because they were freaking corrupted. So how was I supposed to know? Alright, so we got the first part of the castle done. Now let's head on to the other parts. And this part should be easy as heck. Okay, yeah. I figured that part right there was gonna be easy anyway. What part am I talking about? I'm talking about this part, the middle part, was gonna be easy anyway, considering, you know, this. But now, the last part of it is, well, this. Hold on. That castle. Yeah, why do I seem those actually look bigger? Those actually look like they look bigger. So I think I did miscalculate all this time. I think they all truly did look bigger. Yeah, look at the size of this. It truly looks like they look bigger. Well, I'll be sure to find that out next week. You know, when I do the other one. Alright, and lastly, on this other side, we have to do the same thing. But, yeah. Yeah, basically, we have to do the same thing on this side, and then we're actually done with the castle, finally. Which is actually the biggest one. I think it's the most extendable one out of all of them. And what's funny is that the only kingdom to not have a castle is the Western Kingdom, which is actually a pyramid instead, hence it being a desert. What? I wanted to be clever back then with the creation. And I think I have just accomplished it. We did it! We have done it! Let's freaking go! We have done it! We have officially done it, everybody. We have done it. It's complete. Except for that one part. Oh, frick. Except for that one part. Well, this isn't it right here, but I did forget to add these. There we go. This part right here is what I'm talking about. So, let's just go ahead and add that now for no reason. And this should not take long considering how small it is. Thank God, because I'm actually about ready to be done with this already. Let's just hope I'm even getting it correct to begin with. One final look. Yep, just one final look before doing anything else. Okay. There we go. Now something actually feels right. Perfect. Something actually feels right now. Yep, something actually feels right now with that. And there we go. We have done it. It's all done. Finally. So 3 kingdoms were done in a matter of over an hour. So, I know that took forever. And I think the Underwater Kingdom might have been a tiny bit bigger. But come on, it was a huge kingdom. And plus, I'm pretty sure Evil Sea Leader's Kingdom, I think, is the same size. Plus, judging by, let me show you for a second. I actually want to show you. See, take a look at this for a second. Look at Evil Sea Leader's Kingdom. Look how gigantic that is. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's actually how big it's truly gonna be. So guys, that's it for this episode of The Creations. Like and subscribe. Hopefully next week it won't be like this because I already will know what I'm doing by next week's episode. So, guys, with that being said, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for the next episode, and actually only just 6 days. And that should be fun. Alright. Yeah, with that being said, let me remind you, next week we are doing the Fallen, the Magenta Kingdom, the Western Kingdom, and lastly but not least, Evil Sheep Leader's Kingdom. All next week. So be on the lookout for that, guys. That's going to be super awesome. So that's next week on the 13th. And yes, it will be on the actual day of a Monday, I promise. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. And you know what? Off camera, right after this, I'm going to add all the sheep in for their respective kings.